Mega Dimensions here, back for another Tsukihime video. Last episode, we had the dream of, not really dream, more like the experience with our first experience with Nero. Then we talked about murders, then we met with Arco, then Ciel was in our classroom. So I think that's new, I think. I don't know, I need to rewatch that. Go rewatch that. Okay, then we had a little fun conversation with Ciel during lunch in a tea ceremony room. And then we're here. That I remember what comes next. If you remember it, because there's a crow perched near the window. Okay, so I'll reread it just, because I feel like it. Fifth period, feeling sleepy at the classroom lecture, I gazed drifts outside the window. And then, that's all I can see. Okay. And the crow was perched on the window of Vendetta. Probably mispronounced it well. Not the blue crow from last night, but an ordinary black one. With his black eyes, the crow stares into the classroom through the glass window. It's true that it's unusual. I think the Vendetta is like those. The freaking piece. I don't know what do they call it. Yeah, no, I think I know what it is. It's like the border with the window. Like the window sits on top of it. I think that's what the Vendetta talking about. Oh, I think that's what it is. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. I think it's more like context, Okay, what was okay, not the one. No, the crow stares into the restroom glass window. It's true that it's unusual for a bird to perch there, but it's not like it's some major event. It's always been weird to see a bird. Though, to be fair, our classroom never had like windows that we can see in front, so it was like no window seats. Which damn shame, it's not like anime. You have window seats. You have window seats. I think she has a window seat, because the way he was explaining it is, he has a window seat. I know Shiro does not have a window seat. Yeah, he does not have a window seat. Remember correctly. Well, I think I've seen some anime characters have not window seats. I think Mabusume Kun Revenge doesn't have window seat. He's like right near the middle of the class. If I remember correctly. Suddenly it comes at me. My vision gradually goes white as my sense of balance goes crazy. My field of vision sways. It feels like something is building up in the back of my head. My brain feels heavy. Crap. I know this feeling is the precursor to an anemia attack, and I still don't know how to pronounce that, do I? The blood that has been building up inside the blood vessel in the brain forms black clots, and slushes around inside my head, causing my vision to go black. I'm here to describe it. I'll say it feels like the darkness is pushing from the brain outwards towards my eyes. This is bad. I don't usually collapse in the middle of the class, but fumbling in a world of darkness, I blindly used my desk for support. Too bad their budget wasn't that high that we can see these CGs, because it seems like if the budget was higher, we're going to see more CGs. Question, that's why the remake is going to be nice. Though, scenarios are going to be slightly different and expansive. At least in the near route. Yeah, in the near routes. Because that's pretty well all what has been done so far. But all I can do now is fall towards the floor. Excuse me, sensei. My wife went off. Something hits me roughly in the back. The whole school's looking pretty bad. I'd like to take him to the infirmary. His voice is, I don't know, Arca's voice is like so raspy. Sometimes it'll hurt my throat, sometimes it won't. Depending how raspy my throat can go at the moment. So it depends how raspy I can go. Now I can talk like this. Yeah, they're really caught, but it's alright. Argo. Sometimes Argo come, come up. Argo come up to me. Are you really feeling bad, Toto? I can hear the teacher's voice from his lecture. No, I'll be fine. And yeah, if I really think about it, I think the teacher's like one of the few voices that that doesn't change. He's like, yes, he sounds like an old man. Because I think he's an old man for some reason. No, I'll be fine. Man, he's totally out of it. Wouldn't it be better for him to leave early? Argo makes this outrageous proclamation loudly. I don't see it as outrageous, but you're just being stubborn though as shit. And I think I'll be kind of stubborn, but also a part of me will say, yes, home, so I can rest because it hurts. I see. If he says so, anyway, there's no mistake about it. I already heard To's help from Kunafi Sensei. Tell her if you're not well, you may rest in infirmary or leave early. Sheesh. I don't know what's with him. It seems the classic teacher's complete trust in what Argo says. Wow, really? It seems like he is a delinquent, but a good delinquent when it comes to his studies. Surprisingly. Come on, you can go now. Your face is pale and all, but no one's going to know you're feeling bad until you tell them you know. Okay, now I sound like you were sick. Dang it. Dang, I can't do the raspy voice for some reason. Now. Yeah, or... Our has been in the back grumpily. I'm leaving early, Van Sensei. The class teacher nods solemnly. Sorry making you worry easy, Argo. Don't worry about it. We've been in several since middle school. I can tell when you're about the classroom, I'm media. Argo heads back towards his own seat. I stretch my thanks for a look. I drag my leaden body out of the class. I used to remind me one time, like, I actually called home because I was sick. That happened just once, if I remember correctly. Because it doesn't happen often to me. Yeah, because I don't leave school that much. Unless I'm really sick. Or I threw up. Yeah, you have to be that sick to throw up, you know? I leave school. It would have been better to lie down in infirmary, but at this hour, it'll be after school by the time I wake up. That being the case, I decided I'd better go lie down back at the mansion, even if it means pushing myself. An idiotic move, why don't you call the house, but then you don't get the plot. Phew, I think I'm feeling a little better. I breathe in the time outside air and feel a little rejuvenated, but we all know this part, don't we? Sheesh, I'm surprised my own body. 8 years ago, surprised recovery from that near-field injury was becoming prone to sudden anemia. When I first left the hospital, it'll happen at least once a day. Collapse from dizziness became a daily routine for me. I remember I almost collapsed. If I remember correctly, I almost collapsed because I don't know, I was like really sick when that almost collapsed. That happened like twice. One time when I was like almost on vacation. Then the second time was in church. I don't know, like I think in church was like a freaking blackout, like sort of like I don't know. I felt like I was drained. Felt like such a long time. And it was very weird doing church because I think I was like person who collected the money. So I was like, oh damn. I think I was like 2 years ago when it happened. I don't know. There's some time, probably because my body had grown, the spontaneous dizziness and anemia became rare. But time to time, things will still trigger dizziness fits, and I'll still lose consciousness. Today I was lucky that Argo caught me. Usually I went and passed out on the floor. Taking a slow, deep breath, I saw fresh air into my lungs. I can feel the blood pull around the center of my head, begin to swirl around, so I head away in the school. I veer onto the main street. Once I get there, I leave the resident district. It is a direct path to the tall mansion. Ugh, crap. It looks like I haven't fully recovered yet. Putting my hand on my forehead, I realize it's harder than usual. I'm not going to do myself any good by pushing myself here until I collapse along the side of the road. I guess there's no helping it. Disgusted with myself, I lean on the guardrail. I rest for a bit until I manage to calm down. I don't have much to do, so I just stare idly around the street. Just past noon on a weekday, the street is filled with passers-by. Crowds of walking people. Nameless people without personalities walk straight ahead, while even casting a glance at the people walking beside them. Even there's so many people here together in this crowd, same space, they see only one thing. Everyone is their own main character. Meta much. I think I said last time, but it was like really meta. She got her own main character, and she is his own main character. This is called being meta, breaking the fourth wall. Not really. It's not really breaking the fourth wall. This, you're just making an analogy, but I like to think it's very meta. So they only live the day from that perspective, and so without really interacting with anyone else, they each end the day by themselves. In a way, you can say it's a very lonely thing. I began to think melancholy. Thoughts, perhaps a result of my fever. Guess I'll go home now. I feel calmer, and all I'm doing here is just wasting my time with the pointless thoughts. Getting up from the guardrail, I'll resume heading home to the mansion so I can rest. Until I see her. Oh, here she comes. There she is. Casually. All I did was casually cast my gaze into the crowd, but my vision freezes. Golden hair and red eyes. It's like really, this is like one of my favorite CGs. Like, I can read it. Display. It's like, it's like pretty good. It's like, it has some speed lines. Of course, there's only much. I think I seen the one from the trailer and stuff. It's a much more better representation, but just this photo images, I like it so much. Like, the original has its own charm, its own unique charm to the CG. Yeah, that's why I like it. I like it a lot, so yeah. Okay, I'm back on. I was talking to my friend, so for a while. Alright, now we're here. Golden hair and red eyes. Her clothes are white, as if they are a symbol of herself. My pulse races. Vein and arteries are spring into action. My nerves split, one after the other. My spine cord goes berserk, as if it's about to leap out of my back. The girl walking in the crowd is just beautiful. The distance comes back to me. My conscience swims, failing. I can't breathe. My fingertips tremble. The blood isn't reaching them. The whole body feels cold, like I'm freezing to death. The heart beats in a rush, urging me to hurry up. Ugh. I can't stand it no longer, and unintelligible words escape my mouth. I can't think. My brain tells me only one word. Just one word repeating my brain. Her. That girl. I'm going to... I feel sick. I can't breathe. It hurts to breathe. For some reason, I can't remember how to breathe properly. My throat is burning. My eyes are about to burst. My palms are soaked. I feel so cold, but I'm drenched in sweat. I have to follow her. I have to follow that girl. Chase her, chase after her, and talk to her. My frozen feet begin to move. My breathing is ragged, like that of a beast. I chase after a girl in white. That girl walks slowly. She doesn't realize I'm following her. If I run after her now, I can talk to her. Talk to her, ask her name. That's her name. Who am I kidding? I know very well that's not what what I want to do. I know, but I don't know. Looks like I want to do something else. But I can't precisely put what do I want to do in words. The inside of my head is mist over like a rain cloud. My throat is hot. I can't breathe. But so what? It's only natural, right? I've just seen that great woman that will be impolite not to get excited, wouldn't it? Yeah, I guess so. Stop her and ask her name. We all know what's going to happen. The thing... give me a break. I'm not a kid after all. I don't fully understand, but there is only one thing I must do. I walk my hands in my pocket. My fingers feel steel. How fortunate. The tools are all here. She walks, leaving plenty of room between us. She won't notice, so the other people around us don't suspect, and she and I are complete strangers. That's why I do my best to make following her look natural. She walks in an apartment building. She doesn't go yet, but instead watch from the outside. She takes the elevator up. The elevator stops at the 6th floor. I check the common mailbox on the 1st floor. There are 5 mailboxes for the 6th floor. I touch one of them and feel a sharp sensation. I smell it. There's no mistake. Her room is the third one on the 6th floor. I enter elevator and press 6. I'm excited. I rip the knife in my pocket and tightly wow in the small elevator. It's very close by. I am amazed that he can still do that, but it's so surprising. And he can do that so surprising. This is like his first kill. Just a little more and I can her. Just thinking about it makes me feel ecstatic. My whole body feels like a sexual organ just before climax. I get off the elevator. The 6th floor corridor is empty. This is good. Quickly. I want to do it. I arrive in front of room 3. I'm about to press a doorbell when I stop. These glasses are in the way. Oh no, he's gonna break his promise. I can't do what I have come to do with them on. It's a promise, Shiki. You should never cut lines thoughtlessly. Long ago, woman once told me such a thing, but right now, neither her name nor her face comes to mind. Slowly, I remove my glasses. I can see the black lines, and not just them. Has something happened to my eyes? Apart from the bottom lines, I can see points, like black holes. Countless numbers of them. I don't know myself. What am I trying to do? Why am I trying to do this? What does Tomoshiki want to do with that girl? I don't know. Still not knowing, I push the doorbell. Yes? I hear the voice behind the door, and the door opens a crack. In that instant, I slip through it. The girl says, no, she tries to say. She'll never get to finish what she tried to say, because I cut her apart before she could. In that instant, I slipped through the door. No, no taking even a second, I draw the knife across the lines running through the girl's body. Stabbing. Slashing. Piercing. Driving. Splitting into pieces. Completely and utterly, I kill her. The black lines that divide her into 17 pieces. Through the neck, back the head, from the right eye to the lips, upper arm, lower arm, right ring finger, left elbow, left thumb, left middle finger, left breast, the rib to the heart, from the stomach to the abdomen, 2 pieces, left groin, left thigh, left leg, left toe, all of them. I'll try and make it interesting because that's like a lot of information. As I pass her by, not even taking a second. Actually, I'm surprised I didn't skip a single word, because I usually do that when there's a lot of stuff like that. Truly an instant entirely. I dismantle her into 17 pieces of meat. I can hear an incredible sounding voice. It doesn't feel like my voice. The voice is coming from my throat. Dizziness. The minced pieces of the girl lie before my eyes. Red blood is all over the wooden floor, like an overturned bucket of water. There's choking scent of blood. The cuts are very clean, so the insides don't spill out. Well, that's a sight. And the only color of red goes across the ground. Strange. There's nothing in the room. Nothing but the girl's scared limbs and me. Staying there dumbfounded. What? A sea of red blood is spraying over the floor. In my hands, I grip the knife, the murder weapon. She's dead. Of course she is. She wouldn't be human if she was alive. The irony of that line now. Why? There's nothing to ask. I did this with my own hands. With my own hands, clear, and instantly I got apart this girl I didn't even know. I killed her. Yes, there's no mistake in it. Or am I mistaken? There's no reason for me to do such a thing. That's why it's a mistake. It has to be a mistake. But I had no reason from the start. That's why it's a mistake. It has to be a mistake. The red blood flows all over the floor. Slowly, the dark red stain creeps around my feet. Surprised to lift my shoe, but I'm too late. Like coal tar, her blood makes a thread connecting the pool on the floor and my feet. It's red blood, the color I hate, still following even now. All because I cut her apart? It wasn't me. Yes, it has to be a mistake. A mistake. A mistake. Probably a mistake, definitely a mistake. This is without a doubt reality wrought by my own hands. Because I think I did the last one. Last row. But just what is wrong about it? Wrong. I killed her. Is that the fact wrong? I didn't kill her. Is that the fact wrong? No. That's totally wrong. That's wrong. I don't think I did all of them, but that's basically what he says. Wrong. No, that is wrong. I'm saying it's wrong. It can't be. It just can't be. Wrong. Wrong. I don't know her. It's just some stranger I was just walking down the street. See, isn't that strange? See, isn't that strange for you, Shiki? She's a complete stranger. Why would... She's a complete stranger. Why would I have to kill her? There's no answer to my screams. Besides, the reason is clear. The moment I saw her, I can only think of one thing. Yes, I told Shiga wanted to kill that girl. That's what I wanted to do back then. Just that it was all so muddy inside my head. I didn't put it into words. Wrong. I feel like throwing up. The contents of my stomach rise. The crimson is soaking into my eyeballs. I dash out. I don't think even for a moment about how I might be seen or hide the body. I just want to escape from here. Half crazed, I flee from the unfamiliar apartment. My stomach has a rise in my throat. I throw everything back up. The food, my gastric juices, everything while I cry. There's nothing left in my stomach, but my body continues to force to throw up. As if trying to undo what has occurred and return me to everyday life. I don't know, I think life would be more, I don't know, it would make more sense, you know? Pain. It hurts like my insides are burning. The tears won't stop. My body collapses to the floor like a pile of garbage. I keep crying. I killed someone. I killed her without reason, without mercy. Like breaking apart a doll. What was it all about? Why I felt like that? Why did I kill her? Even I can't even find a reason. It's a lie. No, it's too odd to be true. The thing that just happened might not be real. So this is just one of those dreams I have when I faint. It's a lie. Because how can someone cut apart someone like that with just a knife? I read a book once. It takes a whole day of strength to labor to cut someone up, even when using a saw. Wait, is that really true? I don't... maybe? I don't freaking know. I know you can cut someone's head off with a sword and stuff. I don't know. That's why there's no way I could have possibly done such a thing with just a knife. These lines never existed in the first place. Everything was just a delusion I fallen for. It's a lie. Grassy juice drips over my lips, passing out my mouth, dripping down my jaw. Mixed with the juice is something red. My throat is probably bleeding because my stomach keeps trying to throw up, even though there's nothing left in there. Wait, is that possible? I don't know, that's never happened to me, so maybe. Maybe it's possible, I have no idea. It hurts. That's why this isn't a dream and just lying to myself. It's actually, I understand everything. I lusted after her. Just looking at her aroused me. And when I cut her apart, it was so thrilling, I almost ejaculated. These eyes too. I knew these lines to cut things apart like paper being shredded. I should have understood that even a person could easily cut apart, like I just did to her. I lived a normal life without even thinking about something like that. If I really am the sort of dangerous person who can easily kill about anything, then I should have been put these out. I should have put out these eyes or lived a life without seeing anyone. I'm sorry, Sensei. I am sorry. Not even a simple promise. But I don't care about myself. I killed that person. That person's life up to now. People around that person, that future person deemed up. Everything destroyed by a stranger. Even I regret it. I can't be forgiven. Even if I apologize, I can't be forgiven. Have I gone insane? I don't know. There isn't even a trace of that impulse left. But if that impulse came again, well, what would happen to me? The thought of holding back never crossed my mind. I did not even consider trying to stop myself. Kill this, kill this girl. It had seemed like the obvious thing to do, and I went through with it. Then there's nothing I can do. Answer is simple. I must be insane. I have probably been mad since 8 years ago when I miraculously came back to life from a fatal accident. I'm cold. The sun has gone down without me noticing. What time is it now? I can't tell. My eardrums are filled with noise like static TV. Wow, that's a thought. I know. Sometimes when I don't talk for a while, since I'll hear these. It's a weird. You don't talk. I think some weird sounds. I don't know what that sound is. So that's not really static. It just feels like ringing in your ears. Static, static, static. The sound doesn't stop. It's terribly cold. If I stay sitting down on a bench like this, I think I'm going to die. Static, static, static. I don't feel anything. I don't care about that repeating noise or that freezing cold. My body is shivering. It may be due to the cold or uneasiness or the fear of regret. I can't tell which. I've killed someone and I can't explain why I did it without reason. What a joke. There's no reason, so there's no way I can explain it. I killed her just because I felt like killing her. Such a reason is insanity. Yeah, it would be so easy if I was just insane. But my heart still remains sane. Wait, how can you tell you're sane if you're insane? You won't be able to tell if you're. So that logic does not make any sense. At least in my opinion, I guess. It was only because I'm so sane that I can feel this numbness. Static. Okay, did you say static? Static, okay. The knife is still in my hand. Resolving this by killing myself. That's pretty easy, but I can't do it. I'm still saying so I can't do it. My heart fears death. And so my heart, I know that doing so will not settle this or atone for it. It always continues. So he's not insane, so because that line does not make him insane. Yeah, only that line does not make him insane, at least. My body temperature continues to plummet. I can't kill myself. Beverly thinks as they are, I'll disappear. Maybe that's for the best. If a killer like myself survives. If I just quickly die. Like this. Okay. Tono-kun? Suddenly my name is called. I raise my head. There's Senpai. It feels like decades since I saw her. Wow, you can see her red umbrella. Yeah, I think you also see that in the trailer. I don't remember. Maybe we see that in the trailer. I think we do. I don't remember. What are you doing sitting out here in the rain? Rain? Oh, I see. The static noise up to now was the sound of rain. Yeah. So his mind was so blacked out that the fucking rain was like he didn't even feel like yeah, there's just static. There's just static in the room. This one is actually fucking rain. I find it hilarious. No wonder it's cold. I can see that I'm completely soaked and freezing. Oh, you don't even have an umbrella. You going to catch a cold like that, Tona-kun? I hear my mother in the next room. Simba's voice is so painful. It was only a few hours ago that I last heard it, but now it sounds so distant. Tona-kun, can you hear me? Yeah. It would be so bad to catch a cold. I just replied without thinking. That won't do. You'll catch more than a cold or rain like this.
Even if it's October.
Like, no, you still catch a cold this October, right? Yeah, you still would. It's October. I don't know. Maybe Japan different weather patterns is different from Miami. Her sensing cuts off as she touches me.
How long you been like this, Tony-kun? You're so cold.
Senpai pulls my arm and forces me up from the bench.
I'll lend you my brush, so please hurry up and go home and do something about your body.
Okay. I don't know, I was like checking something. Okay. Because I don't know, one of my icons were like glowing, like my recording software is like, but it was like, why was it glowing? That was like so freaking weird. I don't know, something does that, but you know. So I had to re-click it so I can stop, I guess. It's kind of annoying. It's really a matter of
life and death. You don't wear on your body quickly.
Yeah. But I can't go home. I can't go anywhere ever again. Yeah. So if I remember correctly, I want to say what happens because I know what happens next. I can't go home after doing something like that. I don't think there's anywhere left where I can rest anymore. She just looks at him, stranger, not asking a single question. Yeah, I know. Yeah, just looking at this, just Tadachi's like old artwork. It's like good. You can see some good like posing and stuff here. It's like, but it gets really better like in Fate. That's like a great improvement, and like in also Mihail. I forgot how you pronounce. I don't know how to pronounce it, and like in Fate, like his drawings are really good, like expert level. That was amazing. Somebody stares at me.
I see. Then let's go back to my room. It's closer than your house, so it's perfect.
Someone pulls me by my arm. I can't shake her off. I can't think of anything at the moment, and Senpai's warmth is the only certain thing in this world where everything feels numb. So you want to bang her. You're just kidding. Trying to... Nice CG. Have I been in her room? I don't think so. But a boy and a girl in a room. Late at night. Okay, Sunbury room is a common one. From one room apartment is a 2-story building. There's one really small, cramped room in the size of 6 tatami mats and one kitchen. Oh, she has tatami mats. I didn't know that. I thought she did not have tatami mats. I guess she would. She likes tea. She likes Japanese tea style, so maybe that's why she picked it. As one might expect from Senpai, the room is a neat one. That trivial fact relaxed my numb nerves just a little.
Here, please wipe yourself with this.
She hands me a bath towel. Sorry, I don't have any
clothes that fit you. Please just bear with this for a while. I'll go prepare something warm for you to drink right away.
Senpai retreats to the kitchen. Why, she's gonna make me some curry and something?
Yeah, this is payback.
That just reminds me, like, I think there's a gag scene, like, where you go on a date with Senpai and to a restaurant, all you eat is, like, fucking curry. I don't know, that scene is, like, pretty funny. Layers of, Katsu no Toya. Katsu no Toya is, like, very fan service-y. Like, Hollow Araxia is also fan service. Okay. So it's the same kind of. Retreats the kitchen, and I'm left by the room. I never imagined coming into a girl's room like this. A girl's room. The room of a girl. A girl's room I forced myself into and killed her in. I feel like throwing up. Wait, what am I doing here? In such a place. I have absolutely no right to receive Senpai's hospitality here.
Thanks for waiting. Here you go, Tony-kun. You gotta wipe yourself down quickly.
Scolds me as she begins to rub my head with a bath towel.
See, your shirt is all soaked too. You have to take it off. You might catch anomia? Phenomena. Anomia, okay. Anomia like this.
A very fierce looking senpai undoes the buttons of my shirt. If this was any other scene, that would sound very steamy, but it doesn't. Sounds normal. Suddenly her fingers stop. Somebody takes a long, hard look at my chest.
This is a healed wound, isn't it?
She must be surprised to see the old wound on my chest. The burn-like marks on the right and middle of my chest. She might be surprised at seeing them because she didn't know. Yeah, they're fine. It has already been 8 years.
I see. Thank goodness. If this wound was for the reason why you're acting funny, I would have taken you to the hospital right away.
Somebody gives a faint, soft smile. I twinge. When I see her smiling face, my chest hurts. It's alright. I can do it by myself, so leave me alone.
Okay. I'll bring you some tea then. Now, you want to take your shirt off, please use a sheet and warm yourself.
I wipe my trousers with a bath towel, but even so, my trousers are still wet. The sheet is going to get soaked if I cover myself with it. I take the shirt and wrap the top half of my body with a towel.
You finished wiping yourself? Then let's have some tea.
Senpai sits down holding a tea set.
Please sit down too, Tona-kun. I can't calm down with you standing up.
Do as I'm told and sit down. Senpai pours some English tea and hands it to me. So she likes English tea. Makes sense, I guess. Neither of us say anything. Senpai drinks her English tea as if she doesn't notice my presence. Following Senpai's example, I drink some tea as well. It's hot. So hot that it hurts my tongue. The warm pulse into me. It feels like my heart, brain, and all the organs have stopped, begin to move a little again. Senpai says nothing. It's not too long before the tea cup is empty. So naturally it fills the cup again with more. I get the feeling that I have to say something.
Tona-kun.
I recoil in shock.
I'm going out for a bit. Can you look after the house?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, then I'll leave it up to you. I'll be right back, so don't do anything funny.
I wonder how serious she is. Spying as she speaks, Senpai leaves. I'm alone again. The wound something I felt up to a moment ago was quickly cooling down. Senpai didn't ask me anything. She takes a person like me into her room, looks after him like the natural thing to do. Though I didn't know this. The warmth of tea, the neatness of the room was many times more comforting than those things as having someone beside me. My chest hurts. A while ago, I preferred to be alone, feeling nothing. But now I become uneasy just by her presence. I want to scream like I've gone crazy. With arrogance. I'm a murderer after all. I don't have any right to Senpai's kindness. But I'm selfishly waiting Senpai to quickly come home.
I'm home, Tona-kun. Thanks for looking after the place.
Senpai? Senpai has brought all sorts of things. There are several plastic bags hanging in front of her hands.
Let's see, wear this for now. A cheap is better than wet clothing. By the way, the bath should be ready now. You should feel a bit better by relaxing there for a while.
Senpai neatly prepares everything. My change of clothes, the bath, this person is... Even though there's no need to do so, this person's like me. So he's like that? That's interesting. It's okay, Senpai. I ain't going home. Can't cause you any more trouble.
What are you saying, Tona-kun? You said you can't go home, right? I already brought food for two, so please take responsibility.
Responsibility? Senpai?
Please warm yourself up and eat dinner and get yourself together before you go home. If you just go home with a face like that, I'll be so worried I won't be able to sleep.
My chest hurts. Happiness. I'm so happy I'm about to cry. But on the other hand, I am in fear of her kindness. What, you think she's going to assassinate you in your sleep? Maybe. Unless you're a demon. Why?
Yes. What is it, Tona-kun?
Why do you go so far, senpai? I don't have any right to be treated kindly by you. He's still depressed. You can see my killing earthquake. Yeah, I would. If it was earthquake, I would be fucking depressed. Okay, you just kidding. I want to be depressed. Actually, I would be depressed if killing one. Really, even it was protection. Killed someone. I can't. Can't someone take care of me. I'm hopeless. I'm very just. I was even considered just dying. That's a sin. The life I took. Okay, trying to cling onto senpai. That's a sin. That life I took with my own hands. I'm trying to make something that didn't happen in my mind. The mistake is made. Unforgivable. So no, I don't think it should be forgiven. That's why I'm hopeless. No right to be treated well by you here, senpai. Senpai sighs.
It seems like you're convinced that you're a bad person, Tona-kun.
She answers simply. Something made him convinced that is her thought process.
Is this Roa? As he's being reincarnated.
Something like that, I don't know. Senpai grasps the truth, lying deep within me.
But that just shows you have no confidence in your own actions. You know, you made a mistake, but you don't understand whether it's good or bad. That's why you have no choice but to drive yourself into a corner until things become clear to you.
No, that's... I don't know. But yeah, I'm taking the fact that I did it, yet I still don't understand why. I've killed someone, and it makes me a bad person. I don't think he sees I killed someone out loud. Yes, I don't think she knows it. I think so. Maybe I just been forcing myself into a role of villain as I try to confirm my sin lies.
I don't know what my mistake is.
Yeah, see, she hasn't mentioned it, so...
And put bluntly, I don't care. You say you don't have no right of kindness, but that's just your point of view. And I'm being kind for your sake. So please don't worry about it. Well, I mean, I'm doing this because I want to. It has nothing to do with your circumstances.
She's doing it because she likes him? No, maybe, I don't know. Okay, I'm back. I was like, when my mom asked me something, okay.
It's a bother. It may be a bother to you, but please don't. Just think about yourself as having caught by me, senpai, and give up.
Saying this, senpai smiles. That so self-protective fake smile. Okay. I can hear the sound of rain, and I couldn't shake off senpai's kindness after all. So she lets me use the bath in Paris pajamas for me. She treats me to dinner and leaves me a bed because it's raining outside and I'm about to sleep like this. My throat feels blocked. Senpai has taken care of me so much my senses feel numb. During dinner, she spoke clearly like she always does. She raised all the usual topics about school, about my shops in the business district, and so on. And although I couldn't give her even one proper answer, every time I respond, I feel a little bit of myself coming back. Right now, I'm sleeping in Senpai's bed, and I can't stop thinking about Senpai, who's sleeping on the floor. The turn on events. I killed someone only hours ago, and I'm getting excited like a normal student. My senses really do feel numb. I didn't think I could ever be shown happiness like this ever again. I can't sleep, so I just look around. I don't know what I should do next. I can hear the sound of downpour outside.
You're gonna be late tomorrow. You're gonna be late tomorrow. I'll be in sleep. You'll be late tomorrow if you don't hurry up and sleep, Tona-kun.
Senpai, you're awake?
Yes, I can't sleep until you do. I'm a girl after all.
I'm sorry. I'll sleep in the kitchen then.
Oh, how many times do I have to tell you? He got a cold, so he doesn't even place like the kitchen.
Wait, does that give you a cold? No, I'm not doing that because there's no comfortable place there.
It's alright, so please just hurry up and forget your unpleasant thoughts so you can go to sleep.
Unpleasant thoughts? That's impossible. That's not something I can forget. It's something I shouldn't forget. Whatever the reason I killed someone, to forget about the person I killed will be a sin beyond imagination. No. I cannot just gloss over my sins, senpai. I can't forget about them, and I won't try to. But thanks. You really helped me. Well, you really helped me with all sorts of things today. I might really have died if I stayed like that. But I'll be running away. If I really think I made a mistake, I shouldn't deny it.
Since you say, it seems like your mistake is something unimaginable for me.
Somebody speaks in a cheerful voice like she's telling a joke.
There's no such thing as a human who doesn't commit sin. It's not like the world is divided into sinners and the innocent. As long as you're alive, you can make mistakes. It's sad, but it's unavoidable. To live life is to be worn down. We're the only means to influence other things, but we fade away ourselves.
What? You're saying we're beyond salvation? I don't like that story about how everyone makes mistakes.
Yes, I guess we can be saved if that were the case. But you can't atone.
Okay, I'm back again. You're getting interrupted.
But you can't atone for your sins. There are only people who can and cannot atone for their sins. I think those are beyond salvation, are those who can atone for their sins. For some reason,
Senpai's voice sounds very sad.
But you can atone for your sins, Tona-kun. I don't know what kind of mistake you made, but you're the kind of person who can atone for your sins. I'd be really worried about sleep.
Okay, let's do that, yeah.
Sleep, then just think about how you tend to live your tongue from now on. It's really hard to come up with. So your brain is sure to tire out and you'll fall right asleep.
I don't know how serious she is, but she seems to be throwing jokes into the mix. I can atone for my sins, huh? But somehow my mistake is definitely one that cannot be atoned for. That's something I cannot say for sure.
That's right. No matter what formative sin cannot be atoned for. If you enter zone, that
sin is not gone, even if you're a witness in this. How you try, you can't erase the mistakes you made.
Yeah, I don't think atoning is about the results, but the process. That's what I mean by those who atone and those who don't. That's why you're a kind person who can atone for your sins.
I don't understand. I'm a terrible person. I'm not the great person you think I am.
I can easily see that. I was really moved just then. You really have a terrible wound in your chest, right?
Yes, but what about it?
You must have had a serious accident that would get a scar like that. Scars tend to distort your mind. A wound that size, besides which doesn't appear, is a little out of the ordinary. But you're a very natural person. Even with that kind of wound, you can lead a normal life. To be proud of his own strength. You must have a very proper childhood.
Senpai concludes her musings and falls asleep. I can hear her breathing even if I strain my ears. Are you asleep, Senpai? There's no reply. I can only hear the sound of rain outside. I'll tell him for my sins, huh? I'm pretty fit for sin I have committed. I guess they'll find the body of the girl I killed tomorrow, and there'll be circulated on the news. I can't begin to count the things I've lost. I lose when that happens. It'll throw for Aika for sure. I'll never be able to talk to Senpai like this again. But if that tone for my sins, I have no choice but to accept it. I can tell myself with that, and there might be salvation somewhere. I feel a little sleepier. I don't know about tomorrow. I know that if I can be forgiven until the moment my sins is covered, until the moment I am confronted. I wish I can keep this life, this kind of life. There's noises coming nearby. I don't feel like waking up at all, but I'm lazy opening my eyes. I react to the noise. Oh my! Somebody's changing. It's like the middle of the night. There's no light coming from the window. Maybe the rain stopped. It's quiet now. Senpai's taking her clothes. What a shame. It wasn't such a deep sense of regret over murder I would commit and have been able to fully appreciate how sexy Senpai looks. Right now, though, my head doesn't seem to function properly. I look lifeless. More importantly, there's something strange. What is that? There's odd bruises on her arms. No, those aren't bruises, more like tattoos. There's something not right about this. Wait, those are things like disappear or appear? I don't know. I feel sleepy again. I think a lot of things are clear around somebody's feet. But that's it. I fall into deep sleep. Chapter 3 of Black Beast 1. Okay, I'll end it here. So, Mega Dimension out. Bye!